right, guys, spring break is right around the corner. If you want a fun family vacation on the beach, you can get one less than 4 hours away. Ted Adlam is here, and he's going to tell us about the great deals in Rocky Point. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Destry.
I've been to Rocky Point so many times. Of course, I'm from Arizona. Why do you think Arizonans choose Rocky Point over other vacation destinations?
Well, there's a series of reasons, but I think at the top of the list has to be the fact that it's so economical. You can load your SUV with your entire family, all of your stuff, your golf clubs, your coolers, and make the drive and get it done for the cost of a tank of gas.
Yeah, it's so affordable there, and so affordable to get a place there, too.
Yes, it is. So beyond the cost factors, you have the wonderful Sonoran cuisine that's available. You have the availability of fresh shrimp and seafood that you can buy and cook yourself. The beaches are just amazing. Soft sand, very big tidal swings, very, very good for shell seeking. And the other thing that's worth mentioning is that Rocky Point is in the process of shedding its reputation as a hangout for college kids at spring break, drinking beer and behaving badly. Nowadays, it's much more of a family resort destination.
Oh, yeah. I've been there with my family plenty of times. And not only that, the state of Sonora is investing heavily in Rocky Point. What would you tell people about the new development that's taking place?
Well, it's not only the state of Sonora, but actually it's the Mexican federal government that's also very interested in developing Rocky Point to a top-tier tourist destination along the lines of Cancun or Mazatlan or Cabo San Lucas.
Yeah.
If you haven't been to Rocky Point in the past few years, some of the improvements that you would see down there would be a complete renovation of the Old Port area. There is a new shopping center that's going to have restaurants, shops, and a movie theater. Not quite finished yet, but later this year. We have a full-fledged international airport that can accept large commercial jets. Discussions are going on now to begin to get U.S. airlines to fly in there.
That would be excellent. Now, what about the people who are worried about crossing the border? What would you say it's like now?
Well, the border crossing itself is very, very easy. Rocky Point is in the free zone of Mexico. You don't need any visa or other documentation to cross over. Coming back into the U.S., age 16 and over, you need to have a passport card or a passport. 15 and below, you only need a birth certificate copy. Another point is that the border crossing has been expanded to 5 lanes from 3 in the last year.
Okay.
And so the long waits of the past on holiday weekends should be gone.
All right, yeah. Terrific. Now, what about people who are worried about maybe negative feelings or any of the drug violence?
Well, as far as negative feelings, there aren't any. The Rocky Point locals are very warm and welcoming to Arizonans.
Oh, yeah.
There was some anxiety a couple years ago with the SB 1070 legislation, but even at that time, there was no negative sentiments toward Americans. And now, 2 years later, it's not even discussed.
Right. And any worries about the drug violence?
Well, not in Rocky Point. Rocky Point has remained very safe. You know, Mexico is a large country, and there are areas within Mexico and in the U.S. that are afflicted with higher crime rates. But Rocky Point has remained safe, as has the drive from the border to Rocky Point.
All right, let's move on to fun. Before we go, why don't you tell us about, I know we showed some of the great things to do, but we didn't show some of the golf, which is amazing there.
There are 3 terrific golf courses in Rocky Point. You've got the Peninsula course at the Mayan Palace, the Links course at Las Palomas, and the Laguna del Mar course over in Cholla Bay. So Rocky Point is well on its way to being a golf destination as well.
Oh, yeah, just beautiful. So much to do there. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Destry.
All right, and for more information to start planning your trip, all you have to do is go online, go to cometorockypoint.com.